Hey guys, you're watching E1 and only. My name is AJ. We are back on another episode of Let's Build a Theme Park. Today, I really want to finish completely the whole of the Sea Life Center. Okay, I want to put all of the pixel art around the outside, and I want to dress it up a little bit. It looks okay, and it'll look great with the pixel art on it, but I think things like putting around a row of quartz, or maybe not quartz, maybe like this block here, the white stained clay. That's it. I'm gonna get my words straight by the end of this episode, I promise. Putting a couple of beads of that around the top and the bottom and stuff, I think we can actually get it to a completed state. Last episode I said a pufferfish in the middle here, seeing as though it's round. I've thought against it. We're gonna go with a shark. On my computer screen in front of me, I have got a bunch of different fish pixel art, pixel art, and one of them is a really snazzy looking shark. I'm just trying to find where a middle point would be. You can gauge pretty easily with the shadow here. That's the middle point. Unfortunately, the shark is 20 blocks long, so that'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, which is actually perfect. Why is that perfect? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I'm not going to complain. We're just going to carry on. I think that's where I want the top of the shark to be. So we should sort of leave it there. Well, roughly the top is going to be there. And we'll just go from here. So the shark nose, very, very simple. 4 blocks wide. I can take this away now, otherwise that's going to distract me. The top of the nose of the shark is 4 blocks wide, and 1 block down. We're then going to go another 4 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4. You're then going to come up 1 for the fin here, and then you come down 3 blocks. You're then going to come across another 3 blocks. You're then going to come down for 4 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then, oh, shoot. No, we want this built in, don't we? So we can see it on the inside. It's so cool that you can see these on the inside as well. Okay, hold on. We'll get this like this. Perfect. Okay, much better. We need to work quickly today because I want to get the whole lot done. There might be a little bit of off-camera fishies, but there shouldn't be too many of them. I'm hoping that we can do most of it on camera. Where's this sea blue? There we go. Nice sea blue. Okay, go back over here. So we've done the 4 blocks. We then come up for the tail, which is like this. And then come down another 2 blocks. You come in 1. You come out 1 for 3 blocks. 1, 2, 3 blocks. 1 goes there. 1 goes there. You then come down another diagonal 1. And then you got the bottom of the fish. 1, 2, 4 blocks. Like this. I'm counting them out for you guys that want to build this at home nice and easily. Come down for his little bottom fin here. Across here for 5 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do the other fin on the other side. It doesn't make any sense when you look at it this close, but when you back off, it really does. And then it matches up absolutely perfectly with the nose. What have I done wrong? What have I done wrong? There's nothing wrong. That should have just lined up. It looks like a shark. I mean, it's very, very close to being a shark, but I must have done a block or 2 wrong. Oh, well. What we'll do then is extend the nose out. It's now different to the picture that I have in front of me, which is probably going to make things very, very difficult. Oh, yeah, that looks good. That actually looks better. That looks like a great white shark outline. Perfect, in fact. I really like that better. Okay, so we're going to put a little eye in there. Yeah, I like that. And then start graying this up a little bit. We're just using the dark grey here. We will put some lighter grey in momentarily. Like this. And then come back over on this level. Like so. This one. And that one. I think I figured out where I done wrong. I think I went wrong on this tile. But I actually so much more prefer the way that we're doing this to the pixel art. That it's great. We just used it for inspiration. Like, oh, so I have a bit of white here, a bit of white here, like so. 1 up there. Yeah, I like that. And then we've got a slightly bigger head than the pixel art one, so I'm going to fill all this in with grey for the moment. And then when we back off, we can then make changes if we need to. So we'll fill all this in with grey. His little shark fin, the most notable part of a shark. And we get a pretty snazzy looking shark, actually. We can make him look a little bit cuter with that. He does look ever so cute now, doesn't he? I like that. I really do like that. Alright, so there's the shark there. Let's come around the side here, and we shall do... oh, yeah, we need to build the other half of the submarine. I can do that, no problem. I'm going to do a clownfish over here. So we've got the white already. We're going to grab some... I was doing wool, wasn't I? Oh, no, clay. And I used wool for the shark. Oh, it doesn't really matter, does it? I want a nice orange. What is the better orange for a clownfish? Definitely the darker one. Darker one for the clownfish here. So let's do... This is a little bit more of a tricky one. We have 1. We then have 3. We have 2. Then we go up diagonal for 3 single blocks. We'll then put an orange one there. A black one here. 2 orange ones. 3 black ones going this way. Black one. We could go brown. Maybe with the brown clay. Just as it's like it'll look like a slightly darker orange, maybe. Going over here. This is your default Minecraft clownfish. This is one that you have on PC. We don't currently have them on console at the moment. I expect they'll probably come in the next update. I don't like speculating about updates too much, because if I get things wrong, I feel really bad for pointing you guys in the wrong direction. There are channels out there that obviously do a lot of the conspiracy stuff. I tend to not really like them too much for that reason of getting it wrong. You feel a little bit silly. Okay, so we're going to go 1. We're going to go 2 sets of 3. We're then going to put the black eye in for the clownfish. Put the orange around the... Oh, not there. There. And then we go with a white one, white one, white one, white one, white one, and white one. Orange. And then we go with a brown that goes... I've done this wrong as well, I feel. Brown, brown, and brown. Yeah, this... white should be there and there and there. That's better. Okay, and then we have the orange ones like so. And then this is a white. Well, we might as well do the white stripes first. I'm trying to think of the easiest way for you guys to follow, and I'm ending up making it a lot more difficult than it should be. Like so. I love pixel art. I've always been a huge fan of pixel art. On the early days of my series, of my channel, if you guys have been subscribed for a very long time, you'd have to be for a very long time to remember this series. But I actually done a pixel art series, a giant pixel art series. There were some really cool things in there. It wasn't very popular, which is why it stopped in the end. But I was considerably smaller at the time. But yeah, I really did enjoy doing that. Okay, so there's that fish. We're going to come on the other side to do a pufferfish. So let's come around here. We're going to grab... we're going to need yellow clay for the lighter bits, and then yellow wool for the darker. Are they different enough? Only barely. Have we got the default Minecraft pufferfish? You know, we might have to use the brown. Hiccups as well. And it looks like it has a little bit of blue as well. So we're going to use the clay for the light blue for a little bit of fins. And we need another one as well. Now, this is a tricky one. This one I might not be able to do quite as fluidly as the other ones. Let's start at the bottom. Okay, and let's try and get this as close to as we possibly can. That might be a little bit too much towards the bottom. Let's go up a few blocks. Okay, yellow one, yellow one. This is tricky. This is a tricky one. Brown, brown, brown. This one and this one. Brown. I have got a couple of really cool ones coming up as well. A Seahorse even is one of them, and it's going to look absolutely amazing. I'm going to swap these around because I use this one more with the brown. Whoops, I fell. And then we go into the blue section. I'm going to do a dark blue there, and there. and a light blue like so. And then we're going to do this one, this one, this one, this one, this one. I always like to try at least to go around the outside first, because you then get a pretty good idea on if you've done it correct or not. And you know very quickly, oops, if you've done something catastrophically wrong. Even though every single one that we've done this episode has gone catastrophically wrong, but it doesn't matter. That's all part of the fun. Oops. 1, 2, 3. And then that one, that one, that one, that one, and one there. We're nearly there, nearly back round to the start again. This one, this one, this one, a brown one. I think the brown is actually suiting really, really well. There and there. Brown one. Please line up. You know you want to line up. Brown one. Brown one. Brown one. Yellow one. Yellow one. Ha ha! Okay, we're getting somewhere. Okay, so then for the darker layer, which is only slightly darker, it's a slightly darker yellow than what it usually is. I'm going to come around here and around that one and up here. It doesn't really matter a great deal with this shading, but if we can get it as close to, it might be more recognizable. So that's what we're going for. Like this, that one, and that one, and that one. This one, this one, this one. It's so hard to follow though, because if you look at the default pufferfish, if you googled it, I won't bother putting it on screen, but if you googled the default pufferfish, it's a super, super hard one to do. 1, 2, 3. And then the other eye goes in there. We'll have a slightly darker bit around his eyes. Like this. In that one. And I'm going to do that one. Perfect. His mouth is a square mouth. It's quite a strange one. Goes in like so. I think it's going to be cool because also, when you look at it from the inside, from inside the Sea Life Center, they're all going to be reversed. So they'll all actually look like different from the outside. And then we just fill this in with the lighter one. And I'm hoping it looks like a pufferfish. Come on, please look like a pufferfish. Please look like a pufferfish. Don't embarrass me. Oh, I missed a few. But I can tell that I think we've done it right. What's with the shadow? There's one block that's glitched out. Is there? Do you know what I mean? It's darker. It's this one. No? Can you guys see that? Like a darker line on there? Oh well, I'll leave it for now. It must be one of these ones that have just glitched out with, like, I must have placed it too quick, broke and placed something a little bit too fast. That's okay though. I like that. I really do like that. Okay, on to the next one. Let's do the Seahorse. So we're going to need a couple of different reds. What reds do we have? We've got 2 reds. And we'll grab a nice pink. Maybe a clay pink. That's a purple. This one, I think, is the closest to red, you see. Now, this one's going to be a little bit trickier for me because the screen that I've got it on is a little bit further away. So, let's start at the top. Okay, I'm very nervous about this one. We're going to go white and black we need. Hold on. White and black. And I shouldn't have got rid of the ocean one. There we go, in case I get it wrong. Let's start with the eye. The eye can go right here with this around the outside, okay? There's a seahorse's eye. And then we have 1, 2, 3, 4. This one, and this one. Now, a seahorse in Minecraft isn't the most common sight. I've never seen a pixel art one, which is why when I saw this, I thought it was the greatest thing that I've ever seen in my life. It probably isn't actually that great, but just my opinion of things when I see them for the first time are always a lot better than what they probably should be. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, she should fit in. It should fit in. And then there and there. These two. I'm doing this while not really looking at my Xbox screen. It's quite the challenge. This is the bottom. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think. And to make sure, I'm going to start from the top here and work our way down again. This one. And then these two. And no question of the day for this episode. It requires too much concentration. And those two. And then 1. No, not there. Hold on. Don't get it wrong. This one. This one. This one. This one. 2. And then 1. And then that must go there. Then I must have just counted it wrong. Yeah, I can see a little tiny seahorse in there. And then this one. Interesting thing about seahorses. Seahorse fact 101 time. While I'm filling this in, I think I can do this while talking. Is that the male seahorse is the one that gives birth. Unlike, I think, every other animal on Earth. I might be wrong there. But at least we can all agree that most, all the ones that I know of, the females are the ones that give birth. Humans, dogs, etc. Are all the ones that give birth. But seahorses, it's the male ones. I don't know exactly how it works. I don't know if it's just like roles are reversed with seahorses or not. But yeah, interesting fact. There's a seahorse. Bang. I think it looks okay. It looks more like a shrimp, admittedly. It might be a shrimp horse. But I'm happy with it. And don't try and take that away from me. Okay, let's go on to the other side now. I'll do the submarine off camera. On the back, I don't think I want any pixel art fish on the back. We're not going to be able to see him because of the rocks. So I'm going to leave that. And I think I'm going to leave that there as well, because I don't want to overlap onto that one. But definitely here, there can be a pixel art. We need one there, in fact. So, jellyfish. Again, it's a tricky one. This is the hardest one of them all, which is why I've left it to last. We're going to go with white. We're going to go with purple. And that one. And that one. I might go silent and time-lapse this one if I go wrong. If it goes terribly, terribly wrong, you'll know why it's been time-lapsed, okay? I'm sure you can understand. So we want 4 purple ones along the top. That's the top of the jellyfish. Then we have 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, and then 3. 1, 2, 3. And that gives us the half of the head of the jellyfish. And I hope it's the same on this side. 1, 2, 1, 1, 2. In fact, these should be the lightest one. The lightest one should be there and there. Just to give a little bit more detail to it. And then 1, 2, 3. Okay. If my mic sounds a little bit funny, it's because I'm turning my head left and right to look at the screen a little bit better. Okay, light one. We might have to build this sort of as we go and fill in sections that I can see really well. Like so. And there. And then we have another sort of darker pink one. Like that. With the lighter ones here. It's such a tricky one. It so is. Okay, we have like a light shine on the top of Jellyfish's head. Like so. I'm going to have a light one in there. And a light one in there. And then try and mirror this down the other way. If I can. If I'm clever enough to. I'm not looking at the picture anymore, you see. I'm going professional. You can't say professional and be doing a jellyfish in the same one, can you? It just doesn't work. It's looking good, though. It's already looking good. We then do another white square, a 2x2 square like this. In the middle, we have the lightest pink. The picture that I'm looking at actually is a sort of lighter bluey or shading on purple. I don't know. It's one of those colours that I'm struggling to tell what colour it actually is. All right, so we then have the lightest one in here, like that. I'm trying to build it sort of one on one side and then on the other, do the same on the other side, like how we do the boat and stuff. Lightest one here. We're doing good. We're doing good. We've got so far, it's perfect. Okay, lightest ones here, here, and here. There's more than 3 shades on the picture, which is what makes it even harder for me to do it. And then this goes all the way along. There's like 7 different shades of the pink and stuff. So, yeah, I'm sure you can imagine it makes it a little bit difficult to only do it within 3 shades. That looks good. Oh, I missed a couple up here. There we go. All right, I like that. I think that's good. And then darker ones down here. Lightest ones there, along the bottom. And then down for a little 2x2 square. Darkest ones go there and there. Can you hear my struggle? That one, that one, that one, that one. No, that one, that one, that one. For the fin, it's sort of only got like 3 on the bottom. It's like 3 tentacles. They're sort of all built in together. It's a little bit weird. Okay, and then we just got the tiny little bottom bit to do now. Tiny, the last fraction. Pink and pink. Pink and pink. Darkest goes around there. And we get... I think that looks like a jellyfish. Some of you might disagree. To me, that definitely looks like a jellyfish. The further back we go, the more sense it will make. I'm chuffed with that. I'm very, very pleased. Okay, what I'm going to do now, let's check it... Hiccups. Let's check it out on the inside. Because we are pretty much out of time, unfortunately. But I'm going to do a little bit of off-camera work. We've now got all these fish on the inside here. The pufferfish. The shark looks amazing. The seahorse actually is growing on me. The jellyfish, that looks like a jellyfish more on the inside. I like that. I like it. They're growing on me. All of them are growing on me. Okay, I love it. I love it. I think it's perfect. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to spruce up this outside just by giving it a little bit of depth because we look a little bit flat in general in around the whole place at the moment. So we're going to add some things like making this jut out a little bit more to give a little bit more of a better entrance. Like this, maybe with some white around the outside here. I might even go one wider with the white as well. So we come out here and then come out again with the white on the same layer. I think I'll give a good impression of a tunnel. Yeah, I like that. See, that's the sort of detail. That's the only thing that we really need to do. And then I'll run a bead all the way around the outside, on the top, on the bottom, and I'll see how it goes, and I might do a couple of other touch-up parts, but I'm going to do that. I'll come back once the whole thing is finished, and then hopefully we won't have to carry on with this anymore, and we can concentrate on other big projects. I shall be back. Under the sea, darling, it's better down where it's wetter, take it from me. I don't know the rest of the lines to the song, but we are done. Look at it, ha ha ha! Oh. Whoops. Ta-da! I can spell. Oh, man. Sea life. So I added some quartz. I added some darker blue on the top just to give it a little bit of, I don't know, a little bit of pizzazz. It cut off a little bit of the shark's fin, the sign, but I'm cool with that. I like that. And I done the submarine on this side. The jellyfish is still all in there. The Sea Life Center is now completed, and I like going in this way. I could not be happier of how it's turned out. It looks fantastic, especially with the pixel arts in the wall. That was it's such a great idea, I think. It adds detail into the wall there. We've got the shark, and our newest ray up above. We've got the crab. Ah, oh, little seahorse. It's growing on me, the seahorse. We've got the coral. The coral everywhere makes it look really cool. A couple like Nemo fish and the dory fish. They're not the real names, I know. Another coral over there. We've got the sunken ship. That looks so cool with the mossy cobblestone on it. We've got the kraken down here. The jellyfish in the wall. I love the kraken though. I like the teeth and the mouth on that. We've got the submarine. And then the turtles. Oh, look at this. Did you guys notice that? I bet you didn't. Boom. Haha. My eyes are like eagles. Okay, and then we've got the turtles as well. I am so pleased with how this turned out. When we first started this project, I was so nervous on making it a terrible job of it and not knowing how to really finish it off. And this is perfect. I absolutely love the Sea Life Center. Now we just need to add a path going to it and a path going to our newest trippy roller coaster here. Maybe have some plants on the outside and stuff, make it a little bit of a feature. But boy, oh boy, does our roller coaster, our theme park now look amazing. Just sort of load all these extra little bits in there. Look at that for a map. That's crazy. That's so much work. Obviously, that's 100, well, just over 100 episodes worth, isn't it? Yeah, 110, 111, whatever episode this is worth of work. And I'm so pleased with how it turns out. I'm chuffed. I'm so chuffed. Anyway, I'm gonna go and celebrate after completing our Sea Life Center. We can now move on to another large project. Maybe do a little bit more in the dino area. That's sort of been a little bit forgotten recently, but we're going to do some more of that. It's been a super long episode for me, and I think it has been for you too. So I'm going to leave you to get on and watch some other videos, preferably of mine, and we shall see you guys in the next episode. Remember, if you guys enjoyed it, hit that like button, and if you want to see more and you haven't already, then please subscribe.